But I'm having trouble with my laptop again. I don't know why. My signals and everything are fine, but yeah, weird. Anyway, hello. Welcome to Baby and Me Tiny House on Wheels. As soon as I can set up my laptop, I can read all the comments and stuff. But here we are. As soon as I started saying hello, that's what this happens. Yeah, I don't know why it's not loading now. I don't know why. It's insane. First of all, I don't know how it happened, but when I started up my laptop, it came up to my other, well, not my other channel, but my other email Google thing. And I don't know how it even switched, and I don't know why it's happening, not loading right now. It's kind of weird. So I have to look at this now. Hello, Susie. Hello, Tess. Hello, Tess. Hello, Susie. You can hear the munchkin right here, eh? Yeah. There she is. That's the baby. And here's the angel. Yeah, now I'm having a problem getting my page to even load up now, so I don't know what's going on. Hmm. Sorry about this delay here, but how's everyone doing out there? Jeanette Harris, hello there. You caught me live, yes. Ah, you love the pineapple sauerkraut. You made some, eh? Good, awesome. I just got to figure this out. I don't know why all this is happening today. First, it loaded up the wrong page, and then for some reason, I've never used it before. But now it just doesn't want to load up my regular page. Just keeps saying it's loading. I don't know why. Gonna start all over. Looks like YouTube is still uploading. Sorry, gang. I'm gonna try and catch up here. Hey, Lila. Glad you made it, Lila. I'm trying to read all the comments here on the tiny little phone here, and I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I got connection, but I don't know why it just doesn't want to load up. I don't know why. Oh, now it's going to be difficult right now. I thought I knew what I was doing, so let's do this again. It tells me to ask Gemini, and I don't want to talk to Gemini. It's not how I'm used to doing this. So anyway, I'm going to try and catch up on here while we do this. I'm going to shut the laptop down and start again. Deranged thing. Start again. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a second. I'm going to pull up here so I can read all this. Huh. Oh, did I miss someone? Did I miss someone? Now, how do I do this? Oh boy. Oh, I just going back through these darn comments. I could swear I've missed someone. Oh well. Okay. Bunch of it deleted. All right. Okay, I missed something there, but apparently it doesn't matter. I guess it's been deleted. Anyway, sorry about this screw up here. I'll try and keep up on comments on the phone there. I had everything I thought I was going to go with in that, but now I'm all discombobulated completely, kind of thing. Anyway, here we go. Let's. I'm going to start the laptop up and see if I can get any success again by restarting it that way. But anyway, I was going through all my paperwork, and like usual, I'm not kind of prepared. Like I just don't have time to prepare and make a perfect production of my live show and everything every time. I basically just wing it most of the time. But I started getting all my paperwork ready here with my songs. I'm just writing the songs down by song name and that, and reorganizing all my ones in here. So I'm minimizing that and just going by the song name, and anything that I can pull up on the Google search, I will do that. And if anything doesn't give me a proper Google search, then give me the proper lyrics, and I'll just keep the paperwork or something on hand. Anyway, so here we go. Gotta catch up. You got a bunch of tomatoes coming up, eh, Susie? Oh, it must be nice and warm there. And sunny, yes. That's awesome. Tomatoes coming up. So now let's try this again. Actually, I gotta double check. Got signal and everything. Go over here. What are you doing down there, Angel? What you doing down there? So hopefully I can make this work. It's got a signal. It wants to connect and everything, but seems to want to take its time. But just keeps buffering. Not sure if those are up as high as I can get them. Not sure where the comments are at, but because I don't think I can see the bottom, but see what happens this time. Okay, maybe. Oh yeah, that's crazy there, Lila. You've been having a lot of issues with Gemini AI, and more issues with Google to delete the cookies due to AI or Gemini. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm I think I'm here now. Okay. That's why I missed what was going on here. So anyway, I got to get up here. Oh, that's annoying because I'm not tech savvy and I can't just fix it in a heartbeat. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Oh yeah, Lila, even trying to load pages. Yeah, this computer stuff is crazy, and they're supposed to try and make it, uh, more modern and better and all this, but it just seems to cause more problems and issues. Anyway, I think I've got it now. So, wow, that was crazy startup today. Yeah, and I had my whole morning planned in my head. Wow, there we are. Yeah. So baby's playing with her toy over there. And there's the little angel there. Yeah, look at you, look at you, look at you. There's the angel. Yeah, there's the angel. Come and say hi to Dad. There we go. Now we can get back on track here. Oh, you have no idea, Lila, how frustrated I get with the tech stuff. It's wow. Really wish I knew it and understood that, but I was born at the wrong time. There we go. Here. So let's start off the show right. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. And, oh, there it is. Somewhere. I still have to read this one. Where are we here? I keep looking at the wrong screen now. There. And the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yet though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. You are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You have anointed my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of my Lord forever and ever. There, we started it off right. You notice this one, eh? Yeah, she's like, Dad, you're supposed to be talking to me and doing stuff with me. Okay, here we go. You're so welcome, Lila, and at all, everybody. Got more toys around here. So, okay, let's do you now, okay? How about we do you? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, so I hung my head down and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You're the sunshine girl. So for anyone that's new here, maybe, this is Angel. And this one here is Baby, her mother. Mother and daughter, Baby and Angel, yes. Oh, you're so welcome, Tess. You're talking about those videos there, Psalm 23 and stuff, I think. Carl. Hello, Carl. Glad you can make it as well, Carl. Hope you're doing good today. Just saying hello to all. Can't stay much. You can't stay long, eh? Got things to do. Maybe your treatments of sorts, medical treatments, or family, or got to go shopping. It's none of our business. Oh, now what? What? Now the screen on my laptop timed out. Like when it's actually working, it won't time out. But now it's timing out and it goes blank on me. So I'm not even sure if. Anyway, glad you could make it, Carl. You that's enough for us anyway. So um, anyway, you take care. When you take off, take care and have another good week until next time. But I'm not sure. Is this going anywhere? Okay, it's not doing anything on the laptop. That's what worrying me. Looks like the phone is working fine, but I'll wait. As soon as somebody comments, I'll know whether the laptop's working or not. But anyway, I was talking about organizing stuff. So while you're here, Carl, don't run away just yet. There we go. So for you, Carl, and your family and everyone, let's do some words. Smile, everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you down, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me. And I will give you all my life. I'm here if you should call to me. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. There you go, Carl. Anyway, okay, that was good timing then. Thanks, Carl. You take care. We'll see you next week and have a healthy, happy week out there. There we go. Yeah, it seems as everything functioning. It's just the video itself that on my laptop is kind of frozen. The comments are still moving, but which is fine. But I just think that thing, which doesn't really matter as long as it doesn't affect the show at all. So yeah, okay. So I was talking a bit earlier about organizing my stuff here. I haven't really practiced a hell of a lot. Um, anyway, in doing so, I've lightened the load on my book here. I've got lists here and lists here song by name, so I can just Google the lyrics and anyone I don't can't find proper lyrics that I don't like or something, I just keep it in the book. But I'm lightening the load really good and actually getting organized here, and checking more stuff and finding more songs that I've written down other places. But anyway, I just thought I'd share this interesting thing with everybody. Oh, Mark, what is going on here? This thing's powering out. Hey, Mark, glad you can make it, Mark. Um, I'll put that under there. But anyway, going through all my stuff and finding little pages and notes and everything everywhere. I found this. I wrote this down here a long, long time ago. I can't even remember when. It was quite a while ago. It was, I'm gonna say it was somewhere probably around 2015, 2016, maybe in there, or maybe earlier. I'm not sure. I think it was earlier than that, but yeah, I saw this somewhere, and I don't even remember where now and where I was, but I wrote it down. I just thought I'd have it on this page because this book I was using, I used it fairly regularly for notes and stuff, and just had it on the front. Anyway, basically, it just says, "Walk away from anything or anyone who takes away from your joy. Life is too short to put up with fools." So I always kind of look at that, see that once in a while, and I hadn't seen it for a bit, and I'm glad I found it. So yeah, walk away from anything or anyone who takes away from your joy. Life is too short to put up with fools. It's sometimes you got to look at that once in a while. There we go. It seems like everything's functioning except the video on my laptop. Yeah, there we go. So, where was I then? I got all discombobulated from my setup. Here's leftover coffee, I think. Wow. Okay. Check and see who's here and everything. That's right, Lila. Life is too damn short. Hey, Beth. Glad you can make it as well, Beth. Glad you can make it. We're having some technical difficulties. I was having some technical difficulties earlier. I think that's why the thing is timing out, because the video is not running for some. Everything else is working, but the video is not running. So the screen, I mean, the laptop somehow doesn't think the process is going. So that's why the screen times out and goes blank. I think I got it now. So there we are. Anyway, I'm kind of caught up. Oh, whoops. Hey, you can't have that. Oh, don't chew on that. That's not for you. That's not for you. You play with the toys. You play with the toys. You play with the toys. There. Oh. Okay, the MIA list. The MIA. Cheryl, Laura, John, Catherine, Billy, Pete, George, Lori, Darlene, and Alex. The Pirates. Someone in the Pirates. I can't remember their names, man. I'm having trouble right now. Can't remember their names. Jojo. There's another one. Come back to me. Yep. All right. Seems like everything's going now. Yep. The comments are being made. There we go. Where did you go? Oh, she's chewing on her own toy back there. Oh. So yeah, I went out. Was it Friday? Actually, Friday, Saturday. I wanted to go out and try and do some more camping out there because um, one of them is open there, and but there's also the rec sites down the Headley Road that I was thinking of checking out. But I don't know. Friday morning kind of thing. The weather was pretty nice and everything. It was kind of calm, not much wind. It was starting to be sunny and everything, and it was okay. And then it just kind of got windier, like not fun wind kind of thing. And then it got cloudier, and then it looked kind of didn't know where it was going to go. And then kind of was like that all day Saturday too. And then Saturday, I was thinking of going out Saturday night, but it was kind of nasty. And then over the night it started raining. It was just rainy and miserable, and wouldn't have been fun to go out and set up a campfire and have it blowing and hard wind and stuff, and then the rain and stuff. It just wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been fun. So I never actually made it out. I was going to make a video for coming up on Tuesday about camping over the weekend, and like I say, it just didn't come together because of the weather kind of just flipped. Kind of get in, but I'm going to get out there sometime soon. Hopefully this week, or within a week or so, kind of thing. But yeah, that was the plan. I went drove out. Well, I didn't drove all the way out there. I just drove down into Carameas here and stayed the night here and was watching the weather and how things were shaping up. And I just thought I'm not going to drive all that way and just have it kind of flop. But yeah. This is not a kind of a, let's say, a survival channel. It's more of a camping channel and having fun channel. uh, yeah, the hot dog campfires are wonderful, aren't they? Aren't they, Lila? Yes. Yeah, I like the hot dogs. Not so big of a fan as the marshmallows anymore. It's that like I haven't had them so long that they don't really go with my, let's say, my nutritional diet sort of thing. They're very sweet in that, and they have, uh, I don't know. Later on, if I eat too many of them, I can feel sort of things going on down there, kind of having problematics down inside and stuff. But yeah, but once in a while, like that, it's not a big deal. Yeah, you love that too, eh, Cheryl? The video with the hot dogs and all the marshmallows and that. But like you said, the only thing missing was a song, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't know if it's uncommonly warm here, but it's pretty nice here, Beth. Yeah, the weather's pretty nice. It's if it cools down, it's just put a sweater on kind of thing. Weather. You got to stock up on wieners and buns, eh, Lila? Save on has a big sale. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that like you said, Cheryl, in your comment there, just missing the song kind of thing. But that was I actually did the first half of that, I guess, on kind of Friday, and I was looking around and that couldn't find anything. And I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I kept searching and that, and anything that was open at the time was way too far away. And so then I just decided right after the live show last weekend, right after Sunday's live show, I just basically, I can't remember if there's anything I had to do in town, but pretty much took off right away, went back to the orchard, and I was trying to think of something I could probably do. Anyway, um, I could have gone down by the river. I could have gone a lot of different places, but um, my my friend there just said, just do a campfire here and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, so I kind of did. But the only reason I didn't go anywhere else on the property, especially down by the river and that, is I don't know if the snakes are already out or not, but you got to watch out for snakes out here, the rattlesnakes, and I just don't want to be in anywhere with my dogs, my girls there, where there could be a possibility when, especially when I might be distracted by filming the event kind of thing and the campfire and all that. I worry about that sort of thing. But yeah, and besides that, I would much rather. I just wanted to do it there because I'm up there. That's where I park, and it's simplistic and that kind of thing, and just as good as anywhere. But what I really like to do is go down to the campsites where you got the fire pit, and maybe like I showed in the other in that video there. Sometimes you got a river flowing by there and stuff like that. And yeah, much better. I love that you guys just talk amongst yourselves, kind of thing. And I know you're listening to me, but then you're talking about hot dogs and wieners and buns, and potato salad, and all the trimmings and that. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, something's up with this again. And um, then I noticed Lana made beef stew yesterday. Oh, okay. I had to go back a comment there. Tess, Hawaiian potato salad with pineapple and minced sweet pickles. I'm not a big, if there's sweet cucumber pickles, I'm not a big fan of generally any sweet pickles. I'm really not a fan of. I like pickles for pickles, but the potato salad with pineapple, even mango. Wow, that's a whole new world for me now. Wow, I never heard of anyone putting pineapple in potato salad, but to me it sounds absolutely delicious. I think I'm gonna have to try that one day. Wow, that is cool. Oh, Lila, you're hoping to make coconut cake with coconut milk and coconut. You trail off there, but yeah, that would be delicious. I'd love that. But I really got to keep that in mind. Potato salad with pineapple, and like I said, I'm gonna try a little mango or something in there too. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think, but yeah. Oh, the only sweet pickle I actually really like, which would really go well in there, would be the gherkins. I really like gherkins. They're not overly sweet, and they have a crunch, and yeah, those gherkins would be beautiful in there. Oh, now my brain's going. That sounds good too, Lila. Green relish and pickle juice in your potato salad. Yeah, that would snap it up, kind of. Yeah, yeah, that would really beef it up. You still having fun there, girls? There we go. Okay, yeah. Now I lost my train of thought of where we. Oh yeah, so um, yeah, so one way or another, I'll get out there somewhere and do a camping thing because I kind of miss it, and I don't like sitting around too much in one spot. Like after a week or two or something like that, it's just like, oh, I want to go see something else. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy, Lila. Yeah, you're sort of kind of prepping in a way for what's might be coming. Yeah, like yeah, and I mean the prices have been going up with gasoline and food and everything anyway. But then they start talking about it on the news. Oh, it might be going up. It's like, wow, didn't it just go up? Anyway, yeah, it's not cool. Wow, now you're driving me crazy there, Tess. Your dressing is Nestle thick cream with some sweet condensed milk. It's sweet type potato salad. Oh my God, that sounds freaking amazing. I got to remember that, man. Yeah. Wow, Lila, you're looking into EV vehicles as well, eh? So sorry to hear that, Cheryl. Hope it was not too bad. My laptop here. Hope it wasn't too extreme or anything, but you had to go to urgent care on Friday. Yeah. Yeah, well, you're here with us now, and that's a good thing. So, yeah. Oh, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, you're gonna invest in electric everything, lawnmowers and everything, and Lila, for the you don't have to spend money on gas anymore. Wow. Yeah, our gas went up too, Lila. I didn't check, but it was a while ago, maybe a week or more ago. It was $1.68, and I haven't seen it since. But I think it's topping over the $1.70 mark for sure. I'll look on the later today, but I mean, you and we're both right beside each other, and um, so our prices should be fairly close. I know people have been complaining about it here for sure. The funny thing is Alberta's got a lot of oil, a lot of oil. Oh yeah, gas would be probably cheap at Costco, wouldn't it, Susie? Yeah, that's actually pretty good there. I think so. Anyway, Cheryl, not bad, I guess. But I mean, to you guys, that would be getting more expensive. But yeah, yeah. Actually, Lila, I've been thinking about or sorry, battery operated lawnmowers since like way back in 2004, 2005. It came to me, with the technology, but even back then, for like they had those battery operated drills and things like that, and they were expanding on those things. Just get a battery pack, clip it in like this, like the power drivers and stuff. And I thought, yeah, man, they could just boost up the output power um, to like 24 volts or something like that, whatever it needs, and then hook it all together and make an electric lawnmower out of it, and it wouldn't be hard. And then it wasn't. It was only a couple of years later, I think, I saw some people working on that stuff. But yeah, but all those things use stuff, battery and stuff like that, and electric. Um, it can save you a long time with the, especially as long as you don't have to spend gas, diesel, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, because it's all even diesel, everything. Diesel used to be like way cheaper than gas for years and years and years, like way cheaper, and it was kind of the way to go. But it's pretty much the same kind of right now. That would actually be a very good one to go with, Lila. A German engineered one, yeah, definitely. German stuff was way back when I was a preteen and young boy, and right up through my teens and all that. German stuff was, especially in camera equipment and everything like that. German stuff was not always kind of top notch on pretty much anything kind of deal that I remember. Yeah, but yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah, it be interesting to know what happens. I think it's a bit early for you doing lawn mowing right now, isn't it, Lila? I don't know. I'm sure you don't have any more snow. I'm hoping, but mm. Oh yeah, the inflation's got ridiculous. It's going to get worse till we get rid of these idiots that have been around too long. And it's the money people, the banking people, those idiots running everything, the whole freaking world. Yeah, um, and that's the only way to get back to normal, the way things should be. Like, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, you always got to think ahead, Lila. Always got to. But that'll definitely work out really good. Um, if the products like the lawnmower and that work out great, I mean, you'll just start saving money and things will be easier and everything like that. But that's good. Oh, now I'm trying to remember where I was going with anything. Oh yeah, Cheryl, yeah, that's a good one actually. When yeah, that was unfortunate that the wind was so blowing so hard with that song, "Home from the Forest," I guess it was, and or one of them, I can't, one of the songs anyway, and because it kind of turned out good except for the wind. But yeah, I didn't think of that at the time, but that'd be, it reminded you, Cheryl, of "Blowing in the Wind," the song "Blowing in the Wind." Yeah, that's actually a good one. That's actually a good one to actually do out in the orchard there. That's another one. Where did just double checking here? No, that's one of the ones because I can look it up. One of the ones I threw away the paper. I don't know if you caught that before you got in here, Cheryl, or if you're here all along, but I've been organizing all my where it is, my songs, and I'm just writing down song titles, which is easier. I can just look at the titles and stuff, and then I can Google the lyrics and whatever I can't find lyrics of, which is not that many really. Can't find good ones. I'll just keep a paper copy. So I'm minimizing anyway. I'm going through all that. So blowing in the wind, yeah. Anyway, I can't remember who's blowing in the wind is by, and I don't want to look it up right now. Yeah, I think the last time I sang that song, "Blowing in the Wind," Tess, I mentioned that it's a very good song for that, for what's going on like right now. There's a few of them. I got a list of them in my head, but I could switch it up. I just can't remember who that's by, "Blowing in the Wind." But this was the one that I was actually working on, and I'm not sure if I got it very good right now. But let's try this one. This will be just as, oh, so it is "Blowing in the Wind," Bob Dylan. That's right. Thanks, Cheryl. Um, that's right, Bob Dylan, of course. I should have known that right off the top of my head. Okay, we might even just get back to that one. But this was one, and I think Cheryl, I think this was one of the ones you had mentioned, and I finally found it written down on pieces of paper as I was sorting. Anyway, let's do this, and we'll think about the other one. We still got 10 minutes left. I'm just kidding, just kidding. Yeah. Okay, here's one. I'm sure it was you, Cheryl, but this one's pretty, I guess, poignant to today, or whatever the word is I'm looking for. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? The girls have picked them, every one. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the young men gone? No, see, it's not giving me the lyrics here. I don't know where to go. Okay, sorry. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing, where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago, where have all the young girls gone? They've taken husbands, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? They're all in uniform, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? They've gone to graveyards, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? They're covered with flowers, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? The girls have picked them, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Anyway, I didn't have a lot of time practicing on that one, though, but I thought I had it. Anyway, that it's kind of reflective of like what's happening now for sure. But anytime there's like war and strife going on, it's insane. But anyway, uh oh, okay. Tess, you're talking about blowing in the wind. Did it actually become popular in the Vietnam War? Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. To me, almost every day is the same. It's like I lose track of days and times and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I have to focus and go back and forth in history, kind of, and go remember stuff, right? And go, oh yeah, that was then, kind of thing. You're welcome, Cheryl. You're very welcome. That's right, Beth. Dan XD, Dan XD. Hello, Dan XD. Welcome, Dan. I think. Okay. Anyway, so I think I'll have to do that better before I do, sing in the orchard or something. But anyway, I saw it and I thought, yeah, I should know that one very well. It should be easy. Oops, there goes the laptop. Sorry, I'm got too much stuff on here. I'll deal with that later. Deal with that later. There we go. Okay, everything seems to be functioning except still the video on my laptop, which is fine because it's all good. So, oh, the girls are flaked out. Wow, all that stuff going on. Oh, this, I'm going to unplug this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's move the laptop. Let's get everything out of my way. Come up close and personal. Phone from the battery is probably on 100% anyway. For now, I don't know. It's on 90, but anyway. There we go. So, there's one little girlie. Oh, she was lying down. She's gotten up now. There's the other one. Look at the tail going. Yeah, what are you doing down on the floor there? You usually up here squeaking toys like so we can't hear ourselves sink and everything. That's interesting. So, Susie, I like that. Street people trouble everywhere. Oh Lord, come on down. Got to spread some love around. That's good. I like that. That actually sounds like it came from a song almost. There we go. Now, there we go. All right. Now, where was I? Oh, okay. I just reminded myself. Oh, I'm trying to. I will get back to that. Put that down there. Go. Where are we? Why isn't that? I just thought of something. Okay, it should be obvious to me, but should be obvious to me, but it's on the not on the list. But I will have it now. Okay. There we go. That was took a while. What was the other one I was doing? Trying to remember the other song I just put out for Tuesday. There's one out there anyway. Oh yeah, Susie, that used to be your chant. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Street people, trouble, trouble everywhere. Oh Lord, come on down. Got to spread some love around. Good chant. Very good chant. So yeah, I've got this one I can look up, so it's easy. So that's what. But I should have it written on here because some of these things I haven't put out in the songs in the orchard yet, but which I should. And another one, just give you guys a heads up. Somewhere along the way, somewhere next week, I don't know, Tuesday or Friday or whenever, I'm planning on doing Annie's song. I'm gonna try and like rehearse that and go back and listen to it a few more times and just try and I'll do that out in the orchard too. There's a few of them I want to actually do before all the blossoms fall off. That would be kind of neat. But the apple blossoms are starting to pop now. So anyway, now quit jibber jabbering right now and get on with things, eh? Eh? Okay. Bob Dylan, Blowing in the Wind, 1962. The time frame sounds about right there. Yep. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for that compliment. Glad you guys all liked that. Yep. Oh, my lower back is not so much sore. It's a little bit stiff, kind of. When I kind of move back and forth, and I just kind of oh. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, really. I thought like when it first was loading up, ready to go live, um, and I hit live and I went live. And my laptop screwed up. I kind of have a bunch of this stuff, thoughts in mind, which I was caught you up with making, writing down the titles of songs and stuff, and letting you know what's. I'm getting a little better at organizing and stuff. And you see my chair here. Oops. There's a lot less stuff on there. Like there was a lot more stuff there piled up. Now you can see I got my gold pan out. I've been dying to think of somewhere to go and try some gold panning anywhere. Doesn't matter what I get or not. I just want to try it and practice it and do it. And anyway, but I got that out and I got my paperwork going down and everything. The important stuff that's here is mainly the Bibles here, and like a lot of my research and stuff like that. Yeah, and soon I'll just probably mostly have just one. Whoops, there it goes again. One list of song titles, and I can just quickly go through them and not have so much paperwork. But another one too. I was thinking. I was thinking of actually blowing in the wind earlier when I was thinking of doing the where have all the flowers gone and looking into a couple more songs like that. And at that time, earlier today, and whenever I was looking into that, another one that struck me was One Tin Soldier, and yeah, I think I got rid of that one too. Probably. I'm sure I could look it up. Anyway, not sure where everything is. And now on top of that, I got songs. Got a few songs there. And then the back of the book is all just whoops poetry. It's all poetry. Anyway, now I've screwed myself up. I've screwed myself up. Now I've forgotten where I was going with everything. But anyway, yeah. So another one that's poignant to right now is like probably probably doesn't matter the war in any given time in history or whatever, but um, just as much now, maybe more so now than it's ever meant. But is that song "One Tin Soldier"? Yeah, and that one's where's that one? There it is. There, yeah. You know, it's just so like it's just so much on point with you know two people. One doesn't want to fight, the other one does want to fight for no reason whatsoever. Like basically, in the end, that's about all every war. No reason whatsoever in the end, and then in the end, after everyone's annihilated, only one person walks away, and it's like, well, yeah, how was that worth it? Yeah, so. Hmm, why is it saying that? Oh, um, I just got to double check this here. That's right. Okay, they were saying the One Tin Soldier by the original cast, and I thought, are you trying to say this is by the original people? And it's like, oh no, the group. I should have remembered that is called the original cast. Yeah, interesting. 1969. I thought it was actually older than that. Anyway, it's pretty much says it all compared to everything today. Is like when the bombs fly and the dust settles and everything. In the end, it's like it wasn't worth shit. It wasn't worth anything, and only one person walks away. Kind of, it's like, kind of in the end. Oh no, actually, Cheryl, that wasn't poetry. Any of poetry that I wrote, unless I dropped it in there, but I don't think so. No, I think that's over on the other side. But no, I'm gonna actually. Thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna put that all together so it's all just poetry in one place, and and then I'll probably end up, for the most part, if I can do it, screenshot everything, and then I can just go on the same phone and just bring it up in screenshots and stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll get more organized. Your daughter's back in school tomorrow, eh, Mark? School. What month is it? Oh yeah. Hmm. I've lost track of what's time frame any school was at any level of school. I've lost all track of that kind of the time frames in memory. Yeah, I don't remember much of anything. I know vaguely somewhere around Christmas they get out of school for something and then they go back in January, something like that. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. Mark, I got something coming up. It's probably something you've already seen, but the thing is the reason I'm doing a lot of these shorts lately is because they seem to push and promote the shorts like crazy. And like on the actual video, which actually is a much better, I think, production of it. It's a full, might be the same length of video, but it's a full screen video, and they don't get much push at all. They get hardly any views, and then put out the shorts, and it's like they get like 100 times more views on some cases, right? Um, Sometimes 1,000 more, like thousands of more views. But anyway, I got a short of that. It's too bad I had to really cut it so quick, but a short of the oh, what is it? Pancetta coming out, and I got another one. I think it's a song or something coming out. But I got more stuff coming up, and got more ideas in that. So I don't know precisely at this moment if there's going to be anything specific to Kent's Kitchen right now. Yeah. Especially, I'm trying to think of what we're having for dinner and that for the next day or so. And it's like, well, can that fit into if a dish is like really kind of boring, let's say, I just put fried eggs and throw them on toast, something like that, like really boring. I'm not gonna make Kent's Kitchen about that one, sort of thing. But yeah, I will have to look. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing the shorts. It's the only reason I get it's basically the only reason I get large amounts of views when I do kind of thing. And I think it's nuts the way YouTube has changed so much in that, and they're mostly run by AI and all that. It kind of takes away the functioning of before, where everything was promoted and pushed out there in one way or form, and everyone had the same chance and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I'm so technical, not technologically behind that I don't understand how they're doing all this stuff and everything kind of. So anyway. Oh, okay, right, Mark. I forgot. Yeah, everyone gets Easter off for school, don't they? Not, I don't know about everyone, but yeah, your daughter was off for Easter. Yes, of course, of course, of course. Yes. Oh, your little kittens are now 2 years old, eh, Cheryl? Yeah, they're pretty big now. I guess they're probably full grown about by now. I think, but yeah, I forgot what almost forgot what it was like to have cats. A lot of cats. Like way back many years before I went to Vancouver Island, and I'm talking about in the 1990s. I had like 10 cats at one time. Yeah, I was kind of into cats, and then life happened and changed things, and ended up with no cats. Had to give them to this. It's not a farm, but a I can't think of the word. It's a shelter, I guess, where they took all kind of stray cats and things that were are losing their basic home they had or something. Yeah. Anyway, they all went to great places. More Kent's history, eh, Mark? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I hadn't had dogs for quite some time up then. I was in my mid to late 40s then. Yeah, yeah, about that. There. Anyway, so now I had some other things in my mind for today's show, but so far I can't really remember them. But at least I'm getting a lot more organized and everything. Yeah, more or less. And I'm hopefully gonna. Whoops, laptop keeps trying to. You enjoy the history topics too, eh, Beth? You mean about my history or the history of? This is my favorite history topic of all time. Basically, anything right after the flood and Noah's Ark and all that kind of stuff, and everything after that. I just filled in all the blanks. Well, I didn't personally do that, but I went around finding all the information, like the Old Testament, New Testament, all the ancient scrolls and scripts and tablets and so on. And it's a history between from Noah right on to modern times right now. And yeah, but specifically gearing on what's the ancestral lineage of everyone from Adam down through to Jesus, and then after that, where everyone else went. My favorite topic of all. My favorite topic of all. My next favorite is, I guess, mushroom picking, and I'm not even really joking in a way, but first and foremost is Okay, Tess, it's time for you to go. It's getting late there, but glad you could hang out with us again and enjoy in the conversations and everything. And yeah, you take care. Have a happy, healthy week out there, and we'll see you again. It's too bad it's kind of too late there, or not late enough here, or something, or whatever. Or anyway, um, yeah, you take care, Tess, and we'll see you next Sunday. And yes, and God bless. God bless you as well as you bless us. Uh, my mind is going and my lips are broken. Okay, so anyway, um, actually, yeah, Cheryl, definitely was. Yeah, I before I had all those cats. When I was really young, I had a dog here and there. Nothing I remember very, let's say, spectacular, but and a cat here and there too. They kind of came and went and through the family. And then at one point, I was around 12, 13. I guess my parents got some Rottweilers and started breeding Rottweilers and had a bunch of puppies and all that. And then after that, I didn't have anyone until much later when I had all those cats. And then after that, I didn't have anyone until I got over to the island and I went through a few years there. Then I eventually found Baby, and the rest is history, as they say. It's history, you know. Okay, now, oof. Oh, gotta. Oh, well, it wasn't a big deal, Mark. I mean, in life, all of our. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, all of our. I think a lot of people have pets and they come and go, and I don't think I had one particularly that was mine. That was, oh, what is going on now? Oh my God, why are we doing this? I can't even move the mouse without screwing this up. Oh my God, man. I want to curse and swear right now, big time. Laptops really tick me off. Yeah. Yeah. I wish there was a better way to do it all on the phone and I could actually read it. But anyway, I'm trying to move the mouse and it thinks I'm tapping on it or something. It's like at one time it's super sensitive, and then another time you could tap all day and it won't do anything. Okay. But anyway, yeah. No, one of the Rottweilers was mine. Was basically mine. She adopted me, and we had fun. And then eventually, all of the Rottweilers that we had personally, other than the puppies that were sold and stuff, but eventually they all died of old age, kind of, and that was that. But that was way back. Yeah, there we go. I think I've fixed the problem. Yeah, right, Lila. Laptops and technology, it can be a real pain. So, um, yeah, yeah. So far, Baby and Angel are pretty much the only two pets really that, well, other than the Rottweilers we had. I mean, but we had a life with them, and they came and then they went, and it's a long time ago. And, you know, I have memories of them, and I kind of miss them too sometimes. But yeah, but I have all the memories. It was cool. But now I got these two, and these two are probably the pets I've loved the most of all ever. But I mean, Baby, where the fuck did she go? Oh, she's down there again. Oh, these girls really amaze me once in a while. Anyway, Baby's the absolute love of my life, and I've never loved anyone on this planet ever as much as I love Baby. And I say that hands down. Family, friends, any relationships, anything. I love Baby more than I love anyone ever on this planet. Yeah, so there, yeah. And then of course Angel is just just a button. She's just as cute as a button, and I love her so very much. You know, as much as Baby. It's just Baby. I have a special thing with Baby because she came along when I needed her, and then I was able to buy her, kind of thing, and it was a process and everything. But yeah, she became it on. When you say videos on religion, you're talking about these live streams, Cheryl. Um, yeah, because I can. I mean, if people are into it, I'll talk about more stuff. It's my favorite subject of all, so I have no problem talking about stuff. It's just, um, but yeah. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I've missed that. Okay, I used to tell my dad we're here on Earth. That's kind of an interesting one, Lila. Yeah, part of that makes sense for sure. You used to tell your dad you were on Earth as a trial from God to see what we can endure. In a roundabout way, that has a lot of truth there. Yeah, but what I noticed was that left your dad speechless as he came from a strict religious background. And yeah, I can totally see that. I totally, especially old school, like, um, and kind of like we're learning more and more as time goes on, and getting more. I guess in that way, anyone that wants to learn is getting more intelligent, more logic going on there, and that. But yeah, back in the old days, they were um, very strict in their religious doctrine, I guess. Yeah. Okay, well, the only videos I guess, Cheryl, that I've done are the reading the Psalms and stuff like that. All the Psalms, I think that's about as religious videos I've got. But I can do more. Yeah, I can. I'll try and think of other stuff I can possibly do. There was actually one, and actually I really should have done it for Easter. I should have done it for Easter, um, and it's the Jesus' birth story. I guess that usually goes at Christmas time. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but I remember back to remember the cartoon Peanuts. I always loved that. There's a cute little with Snoopy the dog and all that kind of Peanuts and Linus. Uh, for some reason, I'll never forget that he does. He comes out on the stage there after everyone's talking about stuff and they put their Christmas tree up and everything, and he does the story right from the New Testament about the story of the birth of Jesus and the star and the wise men and all that. And I think that's really cool. That would be one that I could do, and that I guess that would be more for Christmas, but I could do it at Easter. Actually, for me, it's an all year round thing. It's like a never ending thing because, um, like every day, I think about him and where he came from and where he went and all that. The whole story of him, like all year round. Whereas most people, I guess, as far as I understand, just think of it once or twice a year, which is sad because, yeah, Snoopy and Linus was really favorite. Hey, Lila? Yeah, they're cool. Oh, okay. I'm missing things here. Um, but yeah, Cheryl and anyone, I can do more stuff, and it doesn't. I'm not gonna babble too much. I'll just do it, and you'll like it, or some people won't. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. There's a lot of people that just don't like anything out there. Anyway, you believe you heard on the news that they're bringing religion back in Texas schools. I heard that too. I wasn't sure if it was Texas, but that really makes a lot of sense. And they should have Christian religion back in schools. I mean, this whole North American nation was founded and built on those basic values. And I remember it vividly in grade 1 and 2. The first thing they did in auditorium at the beginning of the day, of every single day, uh, first they would read the Lord's Prayer and then Psalm 23, and then they would start talking about the itinerary of the day or whatever was going on and stuff. But yeah, and then in grade 3, I was sitting there waiting for it. I was looking forward to it because I thought I loved it. I thought it was cool. And then there was nothing. They just started talking about everything, and I was like, really, like, what? Did I just go through a time warp or like what do you call it? A wormhole or some dimensional shift or something like that. But anyway, like I really felt it, and I've always enjoyed it, and I think it should be back for sure for any nation of our kind. Oh yeah. Your neighbor has been making a lot of noise, banging around, trying to garden with rock hard soil, eh? Yeah, that would not be good, fun, and make a lot of noise too. Yeah, it's like you're trying to concentrate on things, eh, Lila, and some child in the background is nagging or something, or they're banging pots and pans or something. I know the feeling. That's right, Beth. It will start a trend and hopefully bring us around full circle again to where we should be. That's exactly. Susie, you have to use a pickaxe in your garden. I've had a lot of those until I broke it all up and then amended the soil and put all the good stuff in there and mixed it all up, and you got to stay on top of it. Yeah, buy peat mud, big bales of peat muds. Hey, Alex, glad you could make it. We were just talking about you as one of the list of missing in action today. But glad you can make it, Alex. Oh, well, the pups. Where's the other one? Oh, boy. Well, they were bouncing around here for a while, but right now, one of them, whoops, where are you? There she is, down on the floor, just chilling. And the other one's on the other side of me, just chilling, right, baby? Yeah. Yeah, they were playing with their toys, and now they're not. Get this back in there properly. There we go. There we go. There. Okay, now. Yes, definitely having a chill Sunday on our end there, Alex. Nice weather and stuff. Although it was raining a bit the last couple of days and couldn't go out camping, but it's warm enough and pleasant, and if the wind doesn't blow. But I'm hoping you're having a good Sunday afternoon. Well, I guess it's evening for you now, back in Ontario, and you're done with the snow and the cold and everything. Yeah, Carolyn and Pete. Yeah, those are a couple of other ones that are not here. Mark. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's about 4:30 over there, Alex. Yeah, so not quite dinner time, but not quite evening, but not afternoon's not quite over. ah, I think Pete's been here either last week or the week before or something. He popped in and out lately. Yeah, I think so, Mark. But yeah, there we go. There we go. So. Ooh. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, I got a bunch of different songs here too. Oh, some of the ones I've done before, kind of thing, and I'm making different lists. And ones I kind of need to do. This one here is Annie's song. It's one. It's actually on the list. I want to do that one out in the orchard real soon here, maybe today or tomorrow or something soon. But everything now, I'm getting everything down. Like everything I own all around the world. We did a Where Have All the Flowers Gone? This Magic Moment. People get ready. There's a train coming. Yeah, I'm getting more and more. And then some poems people suggested, and I forgot I even had them written down there. Doing a list of that stuff, but yeah. And then my other list that I was doing, I'm marking them off and just amalgamating everything. Yeah, so there. Yeah. It's interesting. We've been down on the floor for a while, just chilling out. Well, you got to see this. Oh, now they stopped. Sometimes Angel crawls over like and says, "Mom, Mom, I need you to take care of me." And Mom starts licking her face and washing her face and stuff. And now Mom's had enough. Oh yeah, it was cute. Mom was washing her face. Yeah, that was interesting. Now they might be getting active again because after a while they want to go you know where out there and do stuff. It's only 3 degrees in Edmonton today, eh, Lila? Yeah, well, at least it's above. It's 3 degrees above. Yeah. Yeah, it could have been Cheryl. I'm pretty sure you're right because I think because it was so long, I think it was not so much religion; it was historical. Because that's the way I look at it. I look at it as historical, and I guess you call in the end what the religion we get out of it, kind of thing. But I look at it as a historical, real thing more than I think too many people look at that the historical aspect as they see it in too much of a religious light. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna babble again. But that was probably because I think I was doing that history thing on the 5 hour video. Oh, Susie, you're killing us. You had a cool down. It's now only 80 degrees. Ah, it's been kind of. It seems like today it's going to start clearing up over the like Friday, Saturday, and then this morning it was kind of uh, like windy, cloudy, rainy, off and on, back and forth. And now it looks like it's going back to more pleasant. The sun keeps trying to peek out through the clouds here right now. The temperature is nice, and there's a breeze, a very light breeze, but that's it. And that feels more normal. This would be the weather I'd go out to the campsite, and as long as it stays right through the afternoon and a little bit of sunshine, then I'd make my campfire and stuff and do that. If it keeps up with this, so this might be coming. Anyway, not to rub it in though, but we had a great winter here. It wasn't really that bad, and not too hard, and it's been nice here for what are we? April, pretty much since kind of February. Nothing really super cold, and there's been absolutely no snow kind of thing. Yeah, it's been above zero for a couple months, so it never got really cold for a while, and just kind of up and down. But the thing was the wind, mostly the wind. Yeah. Anyway, not too bad. We could there, Mark, if you want to tell us the backstory of one of your tattoos. Uh, you could do. You and Alex talking about Edmonton and Slave Lake and all that. I've always kind of wanted to go and check out Slave Lake as well myself, and of course try to do some fishing up there too. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Slave Lake, it's supposed to be pretty big. uh, Alex, you were at a dry camp up at Slave Lake up there, and you hated it because it was a dry camp. Like to have your beer and whatever. Yeah. Yeah, Cheryl. Yeah, Cheryl, Lila, everybody. It'd be great to turn back time if we could, especially knowing what we know now. We could take that memories back and redo everything. Actually, I don't have to go back in time. I just want my age to drop down to like 28 and stay at 28 years old forever and just keep going from here. But yeah, doesn't have to go back in time. Just give me a good, healthy, energetic, normal, healthy life again at 28 years old. Yeah, and that would be great. Well, 12-hour days, Alex, and they wouldn't let you drink. Oh my God. After 12 hours days, you need a drink. Oh, that's interesting, Mark. So you had a tattoo on your neck. You used to say Sarah, uh, your wife's name, your previous wife's name, or whatever. And then after the divorce, you had to cover it up, make a chain pattern on your. Yeah, that's what happens when we do stuff too quickly sometimes. Yeah, I don't drink anymore either, Lila. But interesting, you're telling Alex about the all your old hangouts, the bars out there. I went out with a girl on Vancouver Island back in like 2004, 5, 6, something like that. She was from Leduc. She was from Leduc, Alberta. Well, as long as you're capable and healthy enough to drink, that's all good, eh, Alex? Yeah. I don't drink anymore because of my Crohn's disease. I would enjoy it, but the thing is I've realized even through that and all that is drinking's not good for your body at all, really. Even I mean, our bodies can put up a lot of crap and toxins and different things over a period of time. And still, we won't die any sooner, let's say, and a lot of times we won't be any less healthy. But if you do too much of anything and it's obviously catching up with you, then that's when you can't do it. But yeah, I just enjoy having a glass of wine or something like that, or some kind of drink, once in a while. Usually red wine, but I don't need it. I don't miss it so much. But if it wasn't unhealthy so badly, I might do it again. Well, you're only 33 years old, Alex. Oh my God, you're just a kid. Wow, all these questions, Cheryl. Interesting stuff I haven't really thought much of in a long time. But what was I doing at 28? Oh, I was working in Vancouver. I was at I was working at the liquor stores for. I worked there for. I can't remember when I started, but it was around that time, and I worked there for like 10 years. But my son, he was born in 20, or sorry, what am I trying to say? He was born in 1980. He was 1980, born in 1980. I was 25 years old then. And do I keep in contact with his mom? No, no. That's a long story in itself, but no. She hates my guts and everything like that, and that's a long story. But I haven't actually talked to my son in a very long time. That's on him though. He came over to the island and that, and then just I don't know. That's right, Lila. Wait till you're 70 plus. And yeah, he's still a kid. Yeah. Your dad's 72, eh, Alex? He's like basically 1 year older than me. I, that name sounds very familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen that, Mark. Your wife now is Michelle McCool. I know that name. I've seen that name before, heard that name. Um, Probably from watching your life in whatever, wherever it came from. But yeah, interesting. So, Alex, your brother doesn't even talk to your mom and dad. Yeah, families happen like that. Families are the worst unit on the planet. Like, you can pick your friends, people that you enjoy hanging out with, but your family, you can't pick your family, and you get what you get. And sometimes they just don't get along, they don't work out. And yeah, mine was very dysfunctional in a sense. I was the black sheep of the family, and yeah, and quite dysfunctional, and yeah, everyone just kind of like went their own way, I guess. You were born 10 years well, almost exactly after me, Mark. Thanks, Alex. There you go. Yeah, Lila, your sister wouldn't speak to you for over 25 years. Yeah, I don't even know where my mom is, if she's still alive or what. I'm uh, yeah, that sort of thing. Now, get off my stuff there. They hear the doggy out there. They're gonna bark. They're gonna bark. Wow, he just lives an hour away too, eh? In Ontario. Or sorry, in Ottawa. Mm. Wow, crazy. Anyway, yeah, families do that, and mine is no different, really. What I find in dysfunctional families is, in a sense, you got the wrong characters come together with some different mindsets that don't get along or whatever, however that works. That's exactly the way our world works, kind of thing. And that's why the wars are the way they are, is because they're like a dysfunctional family, like the worst dysfunctional family there could be. But it's the whole world and the whole planet. And it's just, in a nutshell, it's all stupidity and all for ridiculous and um, what are the words? Illogical and all that other reasons. Anyway, that's what the world's like. But there's a much deeper things going on there. Okay, Lila, her husband always told you that your sister was always jealous of you. You know, and sometimes that could be true, and sometimes they just say shit because they want to, I don't know about hurt you, but they want to send some kind of message or some kind of make you think about stuff, and it wasn't even true all along. Or they want to cause that rift, and they just throw something out like that and cause a rift. But yeah, who knows, right? But it is kind of sad how families happen like that. And like you say, family is the worst unit of people ever. Like, you can pick your friends. When you go to a job, you can't pick the people that work there, but you'll have much better choice of trying to get along with them and whatever for mutual purposes. Hey, my little girlie here, my little angel. Look, if you want your toy, get up here. Get up and get your toy. Come on, get up. Whoops. Come on, up. Get up. There you go. Get up. Go play with your toy now. It's a little clouded over more, but the temperature is nice out there. I'm actually fairly warm. Got my vents open here. Didn't have the heat on most of the night until early morning, and then I turned it off before I came over here. And I'm feeling it's almost like a mugginess out there. It's not like warm, but it's muggy. The clouds seem to be holding any humidity down here, which kind of is unusual here because it's such a dry place. Generally speaking, winter and summer. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Whoops. Ah, stop jumping on stuff, okay? I see the doggies out there. Hey, Peter, you made it, Peter. We were just talking about you earlier. Mark was wondering where you were. Well, Mark and everybody was wondering where you were. Circus Trap. Hello, Circus Trap, and welcome aboard. Here comes the barking. Oh, jumping on my stuff. Where am I now? I lost myself. I don't know about that. That's an interesting one. Should YouTube be 18 years plus? But I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it depends on the content of that. But theoretically, if you stay within the YouTube guidelines, your content shouldn't be bad for younger people as well. I don't know. Can't really answer that one. But glad you can make it, Pete. We're looking for you. Oh, Lila, that's the other thing that really screws people like mentality is all about the inheritance, the money, the stuff, the assets. That's you know, the family unit is one thing, but when you throw that in there, like after, I mean, even before the parents are gone, sometimes they're all bickering about the stuff and everything. And it's like, holy crap. I've seen the craziest shit, right? And the thing is, they don't want to share any of it. They want it all, right? Kind of, yeah, it's weird. But yeah, you throw the inheritance thing into the family unit, and it's just gets crazier and crazier. Oh, all I can see is once your son wanted something really expensive, Mark. I don't know if I'm only seeing part of it or if you trailed off. Yeah, it is actually kind of warmish in here. And the girls are actually getting a bit antsy. They want to go out, but oh, there we go. They messed up my carpet under my feet. Oh, okay, there we go. That's what else is there? What else is there? What else is there? But other, I'm waiting to put out a video. On Wednesday, it'll be my new batch of pineapple sauerkraut with mango. And I got a new batch of that, and it'll only be 2 weeks. And I want to. Generally, I do the tasting at 1 month, but this stuff you can do it at 2 weeks. And so I'm wondering if I want to do it at 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but that'll be coming up real fairly soon here. Wednesday will be 2 weeks, so it might be about a week after that. But I'm gonna be doing my. Um, I've been recording it over time, doing a new batch of sauerkraut, pineapple sauerkraut with mango. So, well, that's a good way to bring them up, Mark. Is don't always let them have what they want, and let them know they can't have everything all the time. Uh, yeah. Yes, we do, Alex. Fresh Pacific salmon, um, pretty much anything out of the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, pretty much prawns, you name it. Oysters. Wow, a lot of fresh fish and seafood. But what I've been enjoying a lot lately is in the store down here in Carameus. they've been coming in with a lot of a batch every week of fresh Pacific rock cod, and it's I love rock cod. I love rock cod, red snapper, halibut, flounder, sole, all that's good fish. But the rock cod is really nice, and I just go in there every time I walk in there and they got put out a batch. I just buy everything they have, put it in my freezer, and then I eat it. I've been eating it like every day pretty much. Just once in a while, I might have a pork chop instead, or something else. But anyway, a lot of fresh Pacific rock cod. It's great. I've got like nine. I've got like pretty much 2 weeks worth of frozen rock cod in there now. And as I eat it, I go back to the store and replenish it and rotate it. And it's really good. It's great for my everything, my stuff inside, my medical. Good for digestion. It's good, healthy. It's everything. But yeah, and I really like it. And I can do so many different dishes, as you know, with almost anything. But yeah, but I never seem to get bored of that. I really like it, and it feels great. I can stay on in a situation, and the price is good. It's like way cheaper than beef or chicken or pork or anything out there. Anyway, I'm missing stuff here. Yeah, Snow White and the Seven came to mind when I saw Angel Baby. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves came to mind when you saw Angel and Baby movie. Interesting, Pete. Interesting, Peter. Yeah. Oh, we're oh, we're back on the family and inheritance and all that. Eh? Your sister stole $5,000 from your dad and then tried to curse him out, and then after death tried that with mom as well until you stepped in and told her you would report her for senior mismanagement of money. Yeah, that's families are nuts, eh? Families are just it's weird how I mean, even before the money and all that, the mentality of some people is just it's mind-boggling, and then they just make it worse when money's involved in inheritance and that. It's just like wow, crazy. Uh, I'd be interested in trying some Atlantic fish too. Like Atlantic cod is totally different than the rock cod or any cod that we have out here. Totally different fish. And I'd love to try the Atlantic cod and the salmon and stuff like that. Whatever's natural. I'd love to try the East Coast lobster and that. Yeah, but yeah, that'd be cool. But your parents are both from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Yeah, I find that pretty fascinating. I think about it lots there, Peter. Jesus made a miracle of five fishes and fed 5,000 people with five fishes and five loaves of bread. That's awesome stuff. Yeah. I think of all his miracles all the time. I'm trying to keep up with his conversation here, too. Oh, yeah, your half brother's a mayor, eh, Mark? Oh, haddock. I've had a haddock before. I guess they shipped it out here. You can get haddock here, but it's generally frozen, obviously. But haddock, I don't know if I've had it or not. I don't know. I can't actually remember. Lila, you bought some Atlantic salmon, eh? Hopefully it's all wild because I don't know how any of you feel, but I don't believe in farmed fish, like putting up pens and that and farming the fish and keeping them because of um, the health problems and everything. But anything wild would be cool. Oh yeah, Mark, your half brother. Okay. His name's Glenn Jacobs, most known for his wrestling name Kane. The name sounds familiar. I'd have to go look that up again. Oh yeah, haddock's your favorite, eh, Lila? My favorite is always West Coast ling cod. A lot of people love halibut, and ling cod is way better. I wouldn't say way better, but it's a it's just a level higher. It's a good halibut is delicious, but ling cod is super delicious. Yeah, it's excellent. Yeah, there's some fish farms out here in the West Coast too that a lot of us aren't happy about. It's not a good practice, but yeah. So what we do is we just don't buy the farm fish. We always buy wild caught, and they'll just go out of business. Yeah, it would have a stronger. The wild salmon would have a stronger flavor than the farm stuff, definitely, because wild they've got a lot bigger ocean. They can move around and find much more variety of food and everything like that. And the farm stuff, they're fed a specific diet, I think, most of the time. Like they don't actually get the wild forage for themselves, like free range chickens or something like that. It's the same thing, right? If you just feed them one kind of thing, then you're kind of destroying their own nutritional ecosystem. And fishing for trout's great too, Cheryl. Yeah, I love fishing for trout and stuff like that. Well, fishing for anything really, but getting good trout is wonderful. And you know what I like? A lot of people here they only smoke salmon and that, and usually in September area, kind of when the fishing is on for spring salmon and all that kind of stuff. But what I did one time, I got a bunch of trout from Spider Lake, and I had a bunch, and I thought I had something to do. And my roommate was smoking salmon, and I went, I'm gonna try smoking this trout. And oh my God, smoked trout, I find is even better than smoked salmon. I mean, they're both really, really good, but I really like the smoked trout. And um, I thought anytime I ever get an abundance of trout at one time fishing, take it all and fillet it all and then smoke it all. It was really good. Smoked trout. If you never tried it, you gotta try it. uh, yeah, I think everyone's getting hungry, sober. Sorry, Susie, from talk about all this food and everything. That's right, Alex. You definitely got to know how to cook your fish. That's exactly right, Lila. The best way is fresh caught over a campfire in cast iron frying pan. Yep, the best ever. Ah, Pete, you're disabled too, eh? You get a fishing license, freshwater fishing license for $1 like me. I'm waiting for the guy to get his paperwork in so I can go get my license because it ran out in the beginning of March. uh, yeah, some people don't have a lot of luck or skill catching trout or any fish really, Lila. It comes and goes. Like some days I do everything right and can't catch a damn thing, and then sometimes I go out there and whether I do it right or not, I can't keep them off my hook. Yeah, getting hungry. All this fish talk. I know. I've got. Did I take any out? Oh yeah, I had to make room to put more of my fish in the freezer, so I took out these pork chops I got and froze a couple of weeks back. So I got for me, I got pork chops. I'll cook them up and I'll either save them for another meal for me or because they'll last long in the cooked in the fridge, or I'll feed some of them to the dogs as well. But yeah, we'll see. Because now talking about all this fish, I want to pull out some frozen fish and cook that tonight because it is really good. I really like it. I can't say enough. Just in butter, salt, and pepper, and it's fantastic. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, Alex, it seems like we all like seafood, right? Yeah. I used to do that too, Lila. Get out before 8 or 9 in the morning, especially on a really calm morning. Like when we lived right on the lake, Tyee Lake in out by Smithers. And yeah, I'd just throw the boat in there, a little rowboat, and go across really super calm water, dragging a deer hair fly behind the boat, and I just gently let it move so the little fly would go out, and then bam, a fish would come way up out of the water, grab the thing. I'd have it on there, bring it in, put it in the boat, and then I'd sometimes even earlier than that because I'd take it in the house. I'd knock it out and I'd put it in the house in the fridge, and then I would go to work right after that, and then come home after work, and then that's what I would have for dinner. So yeah, yeah, really cool. Yeah, got to go in the morning, right, Alex? That's one of the best times. Morning and even in certain afternoons, depending on the weather and the way the lake and waters are set up. That's a good way to do it, Lila. Used to have a built-in pit there. Now you got one you can portable one on wheels. You can wheel it in and out. That's a good way to go. Yeah, and it makes me want to do some more campfires too. Oh yeah, northern Alberta were your best fishing days, eh, Lila? Yeah, I've had great fishing days everywhere, everywhere. Well, everywhere in BC anyway. Yeah, sometimes Alex, midday's not cool because the sun's up and it's hot, and the fish don't necessarily like it hot, and they got to go down and cool off. So early morning and later in the afternoon after things cool down. Some of the best fish I caught were like, let's say, 4 or 5 in the afternoon, like when it's really cooling down a lot and it's almost dinner, and things are getting shady sometimes. But yeah, and of course first thing in the morning too. That's what I did too, Lila, when I had my big pile of bricks for doing this really good fire pit in my backyard. I gave them. I moved, went wherever, and I gave all those blocks to a friend of mine. Yeah. Okay, Mark, you got to take off again. You might be back before we're done. I think. Oh, what? 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 I just actually looked at the clock. I was thinking it's like 1:30 or something. Wow. Holy crap. That went by super fast today. Oh, really, Alex? Lake Ontario basically has no fish now because of overfishing now. Yeah, I remember years and years ago watching the early fishing shows that used to come out on television back in the, I guess, the 80s, 90s, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I've seen a lot of fishing shows where just insane fish, tons of fishermen out in different lakes all over Ontario and stuff. But especially Ontario, Lake Ontario was very popular in those fishing shows. You take care, Mark. We'll catch you next weekend. Au revoir. Don't look at the clock, Kent. That's another one's missing. Billy T. Oh, that's. I guess that's more a part of it, eh, Alex? Too many goofballs and motorboats. Some of them drinking when they shouldn't be on a boat, and just doing stupid stuff, touring around there. A lot of them, they're not even fishing, so they get in the way of all the good stuff. Yeah. What are you doing, baby? Why are you sitting there? You want out, don't you? Yeah, she. Yeah, yeah. She's by the back door there. You want out, don't you, baby? Yeah. Huh? The last time I said that, she turned her head and looked. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hmm? You went out too, eh? You know, they know what that word means. If I say the word out with uh, SIDE, if I say that full word, they'll go crazy. They know what out means, but they don't know exactly what I'm referring to. Oh, look! After all this time, my the video on my laptop actually started working, and I don't know if it's way in the past or if it's talking about right now. I'm not too sure. I'll see in a second. Interesting. There it goes. Yeah, Spider Lake. Yeah, that was a. I enjoyed the lake. It's beautiful and all that. Fishing was on and off, but yeah, I enjoyed that. Glad you enjoyed all those videos there, Pete. The Red Bridge in Carameus down here. I gotta go try that then. It's a good fishing spot. But yeah, I'm gonna check with a guy over here. Like you said, I didn't even think of that. But like you said, sometimes the fishing is closed, maybe on the Similkameen at certain times. But the thing with Cathedral Lakes, that's expensive and it's a challenge because you can't just go up to Cathedral Lakes if the one's just outside of Carameus here. You have to drive up to a certain spot, then you meet the people, and they take you up in another. You park your vehicles, leave all your stuff there, and then they take you up in another vehicle, drive miles up, like up a sort of like a mountain, and then they take you to Cathedral Lake, and then you stay up there and go fishing and all that kind of stuff. I actually wanted to do that until I found all this information. Yeah, Alex, I got a canoe, but I haven't used it in a long time. I got to get it out of the storage and take it up where I can actually probably use it. But yeah, I you had a motorboat, Lila, and it was eventually became a challenge for you to load and unload, and so you gave it to your friend. Yeah, I had a 16-foot canoe, it was fiberglass. I had to. Well, actually, someone offered me money, so I took it. That was a few years ago because it was just too heavy for me to even move it off my Forerunner anymore, and just too much. My little one I got now, it's aluminum. It's a much shorter. It's 12 feet or something, 11, 12 feet. Anyway, as light as a feather. I'm not sure what you're referring to precisely, Cheryl, but if they allow fire pits in the city, I seriously doubt it of any city. And would the neighbors complain? Yes, they would. People are crazy everywhere. But on any of the orchards here, until they do the fire bans, like because it's too hot in the summer, on any of the orchards here, you can burn as much shit as you want. Apparently, that's why I did the fire eventually um, last Sunday out on the farm there. But in the cities and towns and stuff, I'm not too sure. It would depend on where exactly you're located and stuff. But if it's like a residential area, like walled or side by side houses all over the place, I don't think you can burn there. I'm not sure. Mark, Mark, are you asking that question? What time is my live stream next Sunday? I think it's going to be at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. Well, that's cool, Lila. At least some places in Canada and this Alberta, BC, and that you can still do that. There's a lot of places you can't burn anywhere anymore. Like I even remember when we used to have a fireplace in Vancouver. I remember back, early 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, and somewhere by the time I was 13 or something, You weren't allowed to burn anything in your fireplace anymore in Vancouver. In the main part, there was actually one section, only one section I remember. It was the east side of Vancouver. It was over near the P&E grounds, and people that have fireplaces in their house could still burn stuff in there because we'd go when I was in my 40s. Um, we'd go visit them. They were Italians, and he grew grapes and had a garden, and he made 120 gallons of wine every year or something, and some of the best red wine. Anyway, they were allowed to burn in their fireplace and that, but only proper kind of, let's say, cured campfire wood. Anyway, I don't know why they would and the rest of Vancouver was not, but it is what it is. Well, that's pretty good. Lila, you're sitting in a corner spot. That's cool. Um, that's sometimes the best spot to get is the corners, whether they're corners this way or corners that way. But yeah, and if your neighbors they have pits, fire pits, and that, that's cool. Huh. Interesting. Cool. They're all making me want to go and go camping and have a fire now. Go camping, have a fire, roast some more dogs. I don't think I'll do any more marshmallows because they're not as healthy. So they are delicious though. But yeah, um, yeah. So wow, we well, thank you, Lila, for the invite and that. So if I want to, I can come over and park and visit sometime. I actually kind of thought you would probably say that. Um, for some reason, I just figured, yeah, if I ever got out that way, you'd want me to pop by and say hi and visit and stuff like that. But it could be. I mean, I've got so many plans. I want to go everywhere. Actually, I just there's too many places to go, and I don't have time enough in my short life left that I'll ever get to all of them. And my buddy of mine lives out in Edmonton too, and I'd love to just drive out from here and go say hi and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I like I say, I always let go and let God, and just let Jesus take the wheel. And you know, I have my ideas and thoughts and plans of what I'd like to do, but I always just throw the whole pile of it out there and let basically God guide me in where I'm going to go next, sort of. And if it falls into that plan, but there's so many things I'll never get to, I'm sure, because the list is way too long. But anyway, you never know, Lila. You never know. It could happen. Oh, you taking off, Alex? You take care. We'll catch you hopefully next Sunday at the same time and come and hang out with us again. But you take care. Have a happy and healthy, wonderful week, Alex. Catch you next time. Mark, you were too scared to leave yet? Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting. I didn't even think of it that way as well, um, Cheryl. I'm not sure if Lila thought of that either, but yeah, you said that would be a neat. It would be neat for us to have a live show with Lila in Edmonton. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah. Oh, I always like to give people a heads up, Lila. I don't like to. Uh, what am I trying to say? Like pop in unannounced and freak people out. Yeah, but yeah, I mean that is on the list with a lot of other things too. But that'd be cool if I could do that. But we'll see. Never say never. And like I say, I'm right now. I was going to mention this a little earlier, and I forgot again because my memory goes in and out. But Mark, you're eating pumpkin pie. Oh, oh my God! Now you had to throw that in. Pumpkin pie. Well, there we are. There'd be no live with Lila because she's camera shy, but we could do it with me, but not, but with with the camera pointed at me and just listening to the conversation between us. Anyway, that may never happen, and who knows? Hey, Laura, glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Uh, Everything got thrown off. I was trying to make a point there. I can't remember what the hell I was talking about. Oh, I just missed that comment too. Lila, you have a long fence I can park on your property. Cool, awesome. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I lost my whole train of thought. I was going with where was something, and I think it was a pumpkin pie threw me off or something. Yeah, Laura, that was the first mention of pumpkin pie so far. Yeah. Oh, hopefully it comes back to me. I hate that one. You can't think of what you're trying to say. Oh yeah, now I remember. Yay! So it's gonna go a little longer, Cheryl. Anyway, um, right now I'm so this close actually, this close to the leaf springs on this vehicle. Not putting them on, but acquiring them um, within a week or so. Maybe 2 weeks. Anyway, we're that much closer to doing that. Get that project done and out of the way, and then that's when I can sort of plans can open up a lot more, and I can go, okay, what are we going to do here? We're going to sit around here. We're going to go over there. We'll do that. But the two things I want to do now is do another camping thing because coming up soon, it's going to work out real good in the next week or so. And also fishing. I want to try some fishing anywhere. But now that Pete has mentioned it again, I'm gonna hopefully go down to the Red Bridge because it's only down the road here, not far, and try throwing a fishing line out. And also, I got to check on the fishing schedule as well. But yeah, that's the other two things I want to do the most. Oh, Mark, your pumpkin pie is made from Michelle McCool, your wife, your famous wife. So, I was trying to figure that out in my head, Lila, without going to checking the map and just not talking for a while. But anyway, 1,000 miles apart, I guess, Cheryl. Yep. Lila and I are about 1,000 miles apart. Yep. Which really isn't a really long place, but I think I'm sure you can drive it in one day. I think. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyway, so anyway, the girls are getting leftover. I cooked up over 3 days. I cooked up some chicken. Actually, I started with the kidney. I cooked kidney, chopped it up. Then I cooked up some liver and chopped it up, mixed that together. And then the next day I cooked up some chicken and chopped it up. And threw chicken and liver and kidney all together. And they're still polishing off. It made a big pile. So this will be their third day of having that. And which is good because I'm not a big fan of like having to cook just because I have to kind of thing. I like to do it to enjoy it sort of thing. But anyway, so they have that, and yeah, I took out pork chops earlier. I think yesterday, actually, I did. Yeah, and because I had to make room for putting more fish in there, for more rock cod in there. I've got like at least 12 or 14 uh, prepackaged, not prepackaged. I had to separate it all and package my own little meals, size meals. So each meal was the same, pretty much the same amount of fish. Anyway, I got at least a dozen or more packs of fish in there. So that's like 2 weeks. But I think I might eat the pork chops. I don't know. It depends. I was craving. I was talking earlier about fishing and cod fishing, eating fish. Half an hour or 45 minutes ago, just made me hungry for the fish again because I really like it. I actually really like it. Yep, yep. And so the girls are getting that, and I'm gonna have either fish or pork or maybe both, or I don't know. I know these girls are getting wanting to get out. I know they are. They're trying to tell me. And then the rest of the day, I actually all I have to do is reload all my water dishes here. Everything else is done. I think there was something I wanted to pick up. Oh, I know. I have to go to the store and get a new. I'm out of razor blades, and in a couple of days it's gonna get too much again for me, and I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to have new blades because my old ones are too painful. So I got to get that. And what else? And I need to try and find a proper necklace for this instead of a thick piece of thread because it's gonna snap and come apart pretty soon. I only put it on for the live show, so I don't wear it around everywhere all the time right now until I get a proper chain again. And yeah, that's about it. Just got to load up with water, grab some razors, and then I'm not sure whether I'm going to stay here overnight and then try and go camping somewhere from uh, tomorrow or even tonight. That could be a possibility. I could do it again tonight. But anyway, I'm not sure what's going on. I would really want to check this weather really carefully and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. And or just go back to the orchard. Not sure. Not even sure. Got to run the girls around, stretch their legs, do their stuff, and then I'll just get all my water in here and decide, make a decision, and go. Lord, which way are we going? What are we doing? Are we going camping today or are we going to the orchard? And that's pretty much how my life goes now because he's a lot smarter than I am. Anyway. Well, Cheryl, yes, we're going to try and put the springs in ourselves, not myself, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I'm going to apparently assist the mechanic that knows exactly how to put them in and get them done. So anyway, that should be coming up fairly soon. And like I say, that's the last sort of larger hurdle that I've had to deal with after getting this motorhome and that. And I don't see anything that big. It'll just be like little things as we go, like the regular maintenance and upkeep and change parts and stuff. And hopefully nothing as big as this for a long time. Oh, is that all, Mark? You're only 1,600 miles away from me in Texas? Wow. I would have thought it was more like 2,000. But 1,600, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, 1,000 miles from nowhere. Dwight Yoakam song. That's right, Pete. Dwight Yoakam. I got to put that down to 1,000 miles from nowhere. Actually, uh, I think it was mentioned before and I forgot about it. How do you spell that? I forgot. Where are we? Yoakam. Ah, Dwight. Wow. There we go. I got that one down now, so no excuses for not having it, at least trying it. uh, yeah, I was thinking of that too, Lila. Shoestring leather. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. That would be great. Yeah. Oh, Highway 97 North Pete. You got to take off. You got stuff to go do and everything. Like, Yeah, spring cleaning and all that kind of stuff, and uh, all that outdoor stuff on your cabins and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, take care, Pete. We'll catch you next weekend. Yeah, trying to catch up on that. You're sending out the flyers or whatever. Now I've lost it now. Sorry, Laura, but you finally got all the copies for the memorial and sending them out. Yeah, I hope people appreciate them as well, and they should do there, Laura. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did find it. Anyway, I think I'm caught up again now. So, oh, so let's look at this. I want to look at this. Ah, see, that's what I was. I knew there was something on my mind. I knew there was something on my mind. Now I have to go through that. I don't remember what I got and what I don't got. Sort of thing. Yeah, that might be in there. There. Yeah, I knew there was something on my mind. Somebody reminded me. Okay. Just a song before I go. There's a lesson to be learned. Traveling twice the speed of sound, you're likely to get burned. That's a song by Graham Nash, I think it is. Graham Nash from Crosby, Stills, Nash. Before Young was there. Anyway, we'll get to that in another thing. Oh, that's cool, Laura. So in that memorial thing, the hem of his garment was included. That poem about the hem of his garment was also included in that with a bunch of other stuff. That's cool. Good. Anyway, here we go. This is gonna hopefully be out in one of the videos of singing in the orchards. You fill up my senses in a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. Come let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. You guys are barking, throwing me off there. Nasty little girls. Nasty little girls. There we are. So Here we are, another day. Yes, John Denver is one of my favorites. That's right, Mark. Baby wanted to, Angel wanted to join in. Yes, they did. So, here's hugs and kisses for the little Angel. Hugs and kisses for Angel. Come here, baby. Yeah, look at you. You want hugs and kisses too. What a grunty little girl. Grunty. But she jumped up here on her own accord because she knew I'm almost done and she's getting closer to going out there. That's why. Otherwise, I would have had to call her up. Anyway, it's Baby and Angel, my two girls. My two girls, yes. So we love them. That might be one. That's actually on the list, Forever Young, but I've looked at it before and I thought, I can't do this. I've tried it actually quite a while ago, but we'll see. It's another good one, and it's another one on the list. So there we go. It looks like we're at the end of another live show for us, eh? For Baby and Me, Tiny House on Wheels, featuring Angel. Oh, look at you girls. Look at you girls. The two little girls. The two little girls, yeah. My two little girls, yeah. All right, there we go. I think I'm feeling it's weird because when you have Crohn's and that, it's not really feeling the hunger pangs. It's feeling something going on down there, and you're not sure if it's hunger or what sometimes, but I have to address it, I guess. Oh, right, yes. I'm just trying to catch up, make sure I haven't missed anything too important. But anyway, what do you think, girls? Time to go? Yeah, time to go. And yeah, I've got to focus on what we're going to do today. I'll go for a walk, clear my head, and then go, where are we going, Lord? Tell us what we do today. And I'm making it sound funny, but it's the truth. It's basically what I have to do. So I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. So long, everybody. I had a great time again today once we got the laptop sorted out, but it was a good live again, like always. Glad to have all my friends over around here. And you guys just take care of yourselves. Have a healthy, happy week out there. And we'll see you all back again um, for the next live show next Sunday, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. So you take care, everybody, and we'll see you very soon. Ciao for now.